So I see your coach, Jim Harbaugh, has finally made a decision to go to the Chargers. Big move.
Hey.
I think it was a big move. It was about time. It was about that time coming. NCAA man was fun to put the fire to that man, and you already know that stuff or whatever. So
Yeah.
you better get out while you're ahead. That's the best bet. You got a nice little team with the Chargers, man. You got a awesome offense, not so great defense, but you got the players. Do you think they have Super Bowl contentions? Do you think they're just playoff bound because they just went last year, whatever, lost to the Jaguars in a debacle? But do you think that they can step it up a notch? Can they compete or even win the championship, man, in the next couple of years with Harbaugh?
I think now, as soon as Harbaugh got there, you're immediate contenders. This man, that's what he does. He goes to places and he wins immediately. That's what he did in Michigan. That's what he did with San Francisco. I think the first year San Francisco, he went 13-3, if I'm not mistaken. First year in Michigan, he went 10-3. Develops programs, gets them better. The man can coach. He can coach at both levels. He knows what he's doing. It was time for him to go. The whole NCAA shit. He's tired of dealing with it, and it's a headache, and it's nonstop
Been
bullshit.
too much.
It's too much, man. And basically, what else can you accomplish? More can you prove? You dominated Ohio State your last few years. You won your natty finally. Uh, three-time Big Ten champions. I mean, it was time to go. If you were gonna go, you're gonna go, man. I'm just glad he held on and he won us a natty before he went. I'll be forever grateful to him. And in my opinion, Jim Harbaugh is the best coach Michigan has ever had. I will take him
That-
over anybody. He's the best coach we've ever had. I'm not gonna make out like all these a lot of these Michigan fans mad as hell and they fuck Harbaugh and all that. Like, dude, I can't even fix
mm,
my mouth to disrespect
mm.
him and say some shit like that, bro. Like we
Won
were
the
in the
big one.
dumps. We were in the dumps and we was nothing when he got there, man. We were so low, it wasn't even funny, man. It was pitiful. It was in a tunnel and there was no light at the end of that. And then he got there and
Mm.
it took a while, but he got us back on pace, got us
Got it
playing at an
jumping.
all-time high level, and I will be forever
Hmm.
grateful to Jim Harbaugh for that. So now he's with the Chargers. He's got a top five quarterback in Justin Herbert. That's awesome.
Hmm.
You're gonna get Eckler, hopefully Keenan Allen to come back. Mike Williams, hopefully he can have a healthy year. I believe he will get Quentin Johnston to actually ball out. You're gonna get
As a
production out
tight
of
end,
players.
as a tight
No,
end,
as a receiver, he'll be all right.
I don't know.
But defense, like you said, he's got the pieces. I just don't understand. They was so out of place and they were
They
so pissed.
scheme.
They were
Oh
so
my God.
they were so poorly coached, man, by Brandon Staley. It's not even a laughing matter. Like he was so bad, so terrible as a coach. I just didn't understand how he held the job in the little time that he did. Shouldn't have had the job in the first place. But now
Mm.
they have a competent coach. These guys are gonna want to play for Harbaugh. He's committed to winning, bringing his guys in there from Michigan. And yeah, man, I think they're immediate contenders with Harbaugh in LA.
Yeah, they should be, but it's gonna be hard to beat those Chiefs. So
Oh, no
you got
question.
those boys, you got those boys in the way, but I feel like they're gonna be fighting for that number one spot, man, in a couple years, man. Maybe not this first year coming, but like I said, a couple years. If we keep those pieces in play, man, like I said, you got Khalil Mack over there, man. You got all those guys, Derwin James. You got all those guys. You got Bosa
Asante
boys.
Samuel.
Man, you got a lot
Hmm.
of key guys, man. You got to get a scheme, but you like that running and defensive type scheme. So that I think that would be perfect for a quarterback that you don't have to really worry too much about, man. Just talent wise, man, he's through the roof for real. I'm surprised that he hasn't done more, but he's thrown for like 4,000+ yards every season he played, except for this last one because he got hurt. Like I say, he can handle business, man, for real. So,
Hmm.
and you got the receivers, you got pretty much everything, man. Like I say, on paper, you probably one of the most talented teams it is in the NFL.
No doubt.
No
I mean,
question.
he will get another running back to complement Eckler because
Hmm.
Eckler's not, he's scab. I don't think he's at every down back. He's good enough to be, but if you get another guy, a power guy that can kind of rotate with him, that's where you're going to kill it. That's what he did at
Hmm.
Michigan. Have a two solid running back set. Each one has their strengths. And if you get a power back with Austin Eckler, it's going to be dangerous. Expect Jim Harbaugh to pick up a solid running back alongside Eckler during his tenure there. And the thing with Justin Herbert is
For him.
He may be. You never know. They're gonna definitely draft a couple
He
Michigan
gonna get
players.
some of his
I think
guys. I know
so.
he gonna get some of
Dude,
his guys
we have over
definitely.
20 players being drafted this year. That's historic. Great.
Right.
Michigan is the place to be, man.
I
We're the
see.
Kings, man. We're the Kings right now, putting people in the NFL. But anyway, I think Harbaugh's gonna do good there, and like I said, he gets that number two running back. But the good thing about that is if you get that, then you can kill them with the running game like you've been doing in Michigan. That it kind
Mhm.
of brought back the trend again. You're seeing more and more running, and teams are trying to build more like that. Win in the trenches,
Right.
win in the trenches, and tough defense, it wins you championships. That's what he did.
Two-headed
The thing
monster.
with Justin Herbert is though, if the running game ain't working, he can drop back 50 times a game and he
Hmm.
can kill you like that. So
Eat you up.
the
Eat you right
opportunities
up.
are endless for him on offense, man. Defense will be fine. You got Jesse Minter coming in there for Michigan. He was our defensive coordinator last couple of years. Thanks for stealing him, by the way, but I ain't
Mhm.
tripping about it because if he wasn't him, somebody else would have nabbed him up. And
Right.
he was
Definitely
hot
hot.
right now. Yeah, definitely.
Definitely hot.
Hot commodity.
Hmm. Got to get him.
Big things popping for Harbaugh, man. And I'm cheering for Harbaugh in the NFL. I want to see him succeed. I hope he does go and win a Super Bowl. Good for you. Oh, hey, go win a Super Bowl in year two. And if Michigan, if we've fallen off a little bit, man, then you can always come back, man. You can always come back. You never know. Sharon Moore better get on doing his job, man, or else we're gonna be calling coach back. But he couldn't pass up that offer, man. He'd been entertaining the idea of the NFL last couple of years, waiting for the good opportunity. This was a job he wanted in LA, and they offered him more money. The University of Michigan fumbled the bag towards the end. They caved into his
Hmm.
final demands like an hour before he signed the contract with the Chargers. It's too late at that point.
Too late.
That was stupid. Michigan offered him a 10-year, $125 million contract, which averages out to about 12.5 million a year, plus
Hmm.
a million or two added extra incentives, whatever. He got 5 year, 80 million from the Chargers, man. So he's averaging about
Hmm.
16, upwards of 16
Hmm.
million a year. So
Hmm.
you're gonna get
Hmm.
more for less
Right.
time. It's easy. You go to the NFL,
Exactly.
5 years, that's all he's gonna need for a Super Bowl run. He can do it, and I think he will, man. I don't know if he'll win one, but it wouldn't surprise me. I think he definitely can, and depending on how they're looking and how deep, they can make a playoff run, he definitely can do it.
Right.
So
Hmm.
he's one of the
He'll
best
add some.
coaches in the game.
Yeah, he'll add some pieces though. But man, that's a match made in heaven. I'm surprised
Mm,
other people ain't try to snag that job up before he even got to them.
right.
But man, that's a match made in heaven, bro, for real, man. I expect to see a lot of good things from Big Jim over there, man. He gonna handle business, bro, big time, especially with the defensive side. You get that defense on lock, bro. You ain't even got to worry about the offense too much. You can just kind of you know what I'm saying? Pick and choose what you want to do
Yeah.
with the offense, for real. And like I say, Johnston, man, Johnston got to get his act together, bro. Golly, bro, I'm so disappointed.
But
I'm gonna blame it on the coaching. Staley, boy, you had to go. That shit was awful what you was doing, man. I don't know what the hell you you were throwing darts at a board and calling plays or something, man. For real, that jump was ridiculous, bro. How you even get that job?
bro, if you ever get bored, go to YouTube and type in Brandon Staley fail compilation.
Right,
Go to YouTube and type that in, and you will see videos of just countless times he blew the game for him.
right,
This dude was stupid, man. He
right.
was stupid. He had no business with that job. He had
Hmm.
no business at all, man. And the best thing the Chargers is you got rid of a terrible coach and you landed one of the best coaches in the game. Congratulations to the Los Angeles
Right.
Chargers. Damn it. Tough loss, tough
Crazy.
break for Michigan, but Michigan will be all right though, man. He left us in a good place. We'll be fine.
Definitely. Y'all will
But,
be
sh-
all right.
but shout out Jim Harbaugh though, man. Go out there and win a ring, man. Win a ring. You ain't got no more
Yeah, yeah.
Belichick, man. Doors open in AFC. Not that he was
Man,
threatening the last couple years anyway, but
I'm telling you,
trying to stay optimistic over here. You ain't got no Pete Carroll either. It's gonna be a whole new look in the NFL, man.
you got to bring it.